Fun-filled hour of tinkering with Sparky. Let's see what we're going to do, what we're going to get into. I've been thinking about this nose, and let's see here. I want to get into the control room here. And nobody's waiting. Nobody's on. I guess you guys don't love me anymore. But I'm sure you'll be there. All right. Been thinking about what I want to do inside the cowl to hold this tank and stuff in and make it light and solid. I'm going to utilize some popsicle sticks. Two popsicle sticks, I think. We might have to cut them. Let's see here. Welcome, guys. We got 5 viewers. Make sure to hit that like button. So I'm trying to make this as maintenance free and maintenance easy. I don't know what to say. Sanitary as possible on this. I've redone the angle braces in this. We'll take the motor out of this now. I figure one strap. Normally when I do these, I glue a stick in there, just glue the tank in, but we're not going to do that on this one. We're going to use a strap type system. So I ended up ordering some more Z-epoxy from Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow, so I can make sure to have enough when I Z-epoxy the inside here. But as soon as I get this out, I'll bring you over and show you what's going on here. Okay, I need to cut a piece for the top of this. So we're going to make it that long. TLIR, that looks about right. Get this. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series. It's been fun bringing this to you. Our next project, along from the Cobra, and we're going to do a Cobra, is going to be that half-A airplane. I still haven't figured out exactly which one I'm going to do yet, but we'll figure it out. Alan, good evening. So we want to do what here? As soon as I get this fit, I'll move the camera so you guys can see better inside. I just want to well, is this blade dull or what? Come on. Yeah, that was better. Come on. Okay. So in order to get that to fit, I'm gonna have to use the outside of the fuselage. Hopefully it'll be close. This thing's got a, it's a jug. It's very round, so straight edges don't fit. But the king of sander will get her sanded together. The Bob Ross of sanding. And we want to notch this right here. Somebody told me, the nose is going to be weak with doesn't because of the cowl. No, sorry. It'll be fine. Okay, so I've got it notched. And now we need to mark it. We'll mark it here. I mean, I'm just roughing it in here. We'll get her all squared away when I we'll cut it big. Get the ruler out here. Like I say, I don't have a camera person, so I can't swap the camera angles fast enough. So we got that in there like so. We're gonna cut some more off the front here. I want to get it close. I don't want to have to sand for an hour. Let's see here. I got a saw. Like, subscribe, and share. Super chat if you're so helped by these videos. Okay, I'm going to cap this with a piece of 8 too, this side, because the tank is a little bit thicker than I thought I was going to go with. So we use this. Nice bead of medium CA right there. One shot to set this on there. Man, look at that. Just like I knew what I was doing. Okay. Now, I need a stick with some sandpaper on it. We'll sand that out. And I'll show you the mounting bracket I've dreamt up. We'll look at it anyway, see if it's going to work. Danny, if you're watching, you better get sanded. Get the dual action stick going there. Okay, that must have been a crank call or a sales call. Somebody on my block call list. Where the hell did the phone go? There it is. Let's see. Charles Carter. Why would Charles Carter be calling me? Well, let's see what Charles has to say. What kind of emergencies you got?
Hey, Daddy.
What's up? You called me?
Yeah, it was a pocket dial. I put my phone in my jacket and I called you. I thought I hung up before it went through.
No, they always go through. Okay, I gotta go. I'm online. Talk to you later.
I didn't take it.
Bye. Now that's one of the many things of being the stun hanger guru is that I get calls all hours of the night. Okay, let's see what the measurement is here. Hopefully it's within an eighth. quarter. Way off, but it's okay. What can we do here? 1 3/4. That'll be fine with an 1/8 added. So I want to add an 1/8 on this side to bring it up to this level. Okay. Come on. Okay, 15 watchers. We don't have any chatters tonight, though. Not many chatters. I'm just, I'm sanding this piece to fit. Settle for nothing less than perfect. Okay, it's almost there. Close, close, close. Good enough. Good enough for who it's for. You just got home. Okay, great. I'm here as usual. Cut about a 1/16 inch large so that I can sand it without the pen line on there. Okay, got it. So that's the inside. So I got one shot to get this on. Actually, could go up 2, so it could have been 1/4. Let's do that. Let's cut 1/4 to get it in. I would like to have it equal. I made this other one for the other tank and wasn't quite thinking. So we use this piece as a template. 42, 39. This is a 4-pound wood. It's actually better than 4 pound. We'll cut it out of this. And just go like that. like I say, I apologize that I can't show you the bench that I'm working on, but just trust me, I'm just cutting a piece of wood to fit in there. This will be a better fit to do it this way. So that's it'll take a little bit to get it fit back together, but that's okay. We'll get it. I'm building this airplane, I don't know, as a gnat's plane, so I want it to be unlike my other airplanes that the Tucker and the Continental XL and the Junar and all that. I got plenty of time to build this one, so I'm not jammed up for time. That looks much better. I broke down and bought an OS-46 engine. Okay, great. Hey, Jim. Yeah. Your pinking shears. Yeah, we might hit the target weight. Well, the half-ounce cloth, Jim, is so light. I don't know whether pinking shears would do it or not. I'll try it. Okay, now we want that to fit perfect. It doesn't quite fit perfect, so we're going to knock the edge off here. This thing has a belly in it. It's not straight. It's round. That looks pretty good. So I need to take about 1/8 off of here, off the nose of this. Because when we cut that down, I want it to fit perfect. Yeah, that's better. I'm not going to try to CA that thing in there. I'm going to, put, I don't know, maybe I should. We'll put a little CA on there and then tack it from the outside. Because this really didn't have a whole lot of... You guys might get to see me cuss. Might screw up here. Nope. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Get my stick again. See what Jim has to say. All right, I'll give her a try. I'll get a pair at Walmart. I got to move this out of the way just a little bit so I got a little elbow room. Cut that off. An awful lot of work to go through. We'll just mounting a tank. But like I say, normally I glue them in with wedge them in sticks, but this is so wide, there's no. You gotta put a lot of stuff in there to glue it in. So we might as well make it a compartment that's functional. You notice that this is at an extreme angle. If you could get it in even more, it'd be better. It'll cut off. It'll shut off at the end of the flight cleanly. Get every drop of fuel out of it. On a regular stunt ship, we don't really have the luxury of canting them that far. In my other Thunderbolts, I use the Aqua Velva bottle, and it worked. Just try to find those Aqua Velva bottles. They're impossible to find. I used to had a lot of Aqua Velva shaving lotion. Go into Walgreens and buy Aqua Velvas just for the fuel tank. Let me get the vacuum. That's too much sawdust there. Okay, that'll clean up nicely when I Z-epoxy it. So now we got the fuel tank. Got to figure out how to get her to hold down. So I figure that if I use a popsicle stick across here, or two, I guess I could cut them sticks straight. We use 2 sticks, 4 screws and 2 sticks. Let me cut one real quick, see how that's going to operate. Cut the end off here. And we'll sand it to shape. Let's see here. That'll work good. You'll only need one. One and a stop right there. So what I'm going to do is I'll drill a hole in each end of this 440 short bolt in it with a piece of plywood holding the blind nut epoxied on there, and that'll be held in like so to hold the tank in. And then across here, I'll glue a piece of balsa to keep, well, it won't even slide anyway, to keep it from sliding back and forth. Then if I need to adjust it, I can undo the screws and shim it up or down. Not going to need to shim it the other way because the engine bearers are already cut 1/8 of an inch. So they got, the engine bearers are cut 1/8, and I've got 1/8 inch motor pads sitting on it. So I got it up in the fuselage 1/4 inch already. So that'll be plenty rich enough on the upright side and probably lean on the inverted side. You can take this bung and rotate it in there, and wherever the uniflow tube is in relation to the spray bar is how high or low the tank is in the compartment. So may not even have to shim it. You just rotate that bung. But you see right there, I thought this out before, and I put in the fill tube, which goes just like so. And I've been thinking about the overflow tube. It's going to go out the fuselage side right there. It'll be hanging down just a short little tube for a plug, so that'll be clean. I won't have to turn it up on its nose or whatever to get that out of there. Now this plumber's insulation tape, especially good if you're running a carbon fiber tank. You buy a box of this stuff for $10, it'll be a lifetime supply. Of course, it's sticky, got tape on one side. I won't be putting this on until after I've epoxied and painted and everything, but it'll lay down in there like so. We need to cut that off some more. So cut it at an angle like this. And an angle like that. It's already wedged in there good. Good evening, Marcel. But we don't want that in there right now. So I need to make my stick. I figure put one popsicle stick. We'll go with that. And I like the looks of the end of the popsicle stick. It looks finished, so we'll sand ours to the end of a pot. We'll make a short popsicle stick is basically what we're doing. And I'll do that by holding the two sticks together and matching it. You could use plywood, I suppose, and it might have to. I don't know. But popsicle stick seems pretty light, so should be okay. And do the other side. Gonna have to use my hillbilly drill press tonight. The Tail AR drill press. That looks about right. There we go. I don't know how many guys use popsicle sticks, but they do a lot of stuff really good. If you're making a cowl, you can use them for guides or hold down or whatever. I think it's basswood. Real light stuff, but it is hardwood. So need to drill a couple holes in the ends. The backyard engineering department. Okay, 1/8 inch. Hillbillyology, if you want to see what I'm doing, I'll turn the camera around. My hillbilly drill press. Need a little backer there, so use that. That looks about right. Ah! Well, we're not going to be using a popsicle stick. That drill bit split that like it was nothing. Good idea, bad execution. So let's look for a piece of plywood. Might have to go with shoot, this might not even work. So the next trick is to draw it out here. I don't want to make it if it ain't gonna hold. So there, there. Now plywood can't possibly split. Yep, that's better. Okay, let's cut it up. I know this is sacrilegious to some people. Scissors to cut wood. Yeah, why not? Makes it fast. It's just a tank scrap. It could be metal or whatever you. I wouldn't do metal because it's too heavy. This doesn't even weigh a couple of grains. I mean, it's really light. Could even use 256, and I might use 256 screws in that instead of 440s. The only thing I like about using 440s is one ball driver. Thank you, Jim. I've showed the plumbing on that before. It's real simple, really simple, easy setup. For you guys that care to do a clunk tank, I can show you the plumbing. Takes about, well, matter of fact, I got a complete video on my channel. Plumbing a clunk tank. Real simple to do. Works every time. Never fails. You know, that's the whole point of this exercise, is to have stuff that works. I'm not, you know, you can get on the forum and read a whole lot of stuff. You don't know what works. Everything I show on this channel is tried and tested by me. And it's worked for 30 plus years. So nobody can say, you can't do that. Because I most certainly can and do. Let's take this out. We don't need that in there for right now. So I need to make two little squares out of 1/8" light ply with two blind nuts in it. And we're going to glue, you know, something to receive the blind nuts, one on each side. I need to sand that some more too. Now you could, you could run, because I got 8 in there. I'm not going to. I'm gonna go ahead and put blind nuts and all that stuff in. But because we're running short on time, I want to show you the down and dirty setup. So we'll run a couple of these screws in it. Let's see here. 1, 2. Need a couple of washers. These are not going to be the screws that will end up in there, but you'll get the drift of how it's engineered, how it works. Let's see here. God, I hate this setup here. I want to see somebody else build an airplane in a workspace like I'm working in. Yeah, we're running short on time, so I won't have time to put the blind nuts and stuff in here tonight, but you'll get the idea how the tank mounts. Just run a couple wood screws down there and be done with it. Now, would this work in a pinch like this? Yes. CA the holes, because there's not a whole lot of pressure on that. You're just using it to hold the tank in. But I'm going to go ahead and do the blind nuts and the 440 screws. So that's that. That's how that goes together. Like I say, let's see what's being said here. Was a Brodak kit not as complicated as yours? What are you talking about? What kit? This is not a kit. This is a scratch built. It's a scratch built, re-engineered airplane. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to like that. That's going to work out real good. And I'll put a stick across the front down in the bottom there. After I get this all Z-epoxied up, I'll glue a stick on the bottom of the floor there to keep that from moving forward. Boy, I wish if I had some hardwood I could inset in there. I could even, but better not. I don't like wood screws. They lose, there's so much vibration going on in the nose that they lose their effectiveness. You know, you got fuel going on up in here, and so we'll go ahead and do the blind nut trick. It'll be fine. As Mark used to say, it'll be fine. So it's just one more piece of tubing here. I'm going to cut it long. One more piece of tubing right here. To come out the side, of course I'll have a brass tube that comes out and down, but it'll plug in like so. And then this goes around to the spray bar. Got plenty of room for fuel filters. It looks like that's going to do it for this evening. I've only got 10 minutes left. There's no way I can... Let's see. Was a LAGG... I have no idea what that is, Don. Was the LAGG LA3 Levitican kit leg? I have no idea. Yep, can't even walk around. So I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to have to wrap this up for this evening. I'll go ahead and do these blind nuts. These two screws get blind nuts and regular 440s. It's a profile kit. Yeah, this is not a kit. Obviously not a profile. Probably could put a kit together in an evening. So is it as complicated as this? Not even close. If you get humping on a Brodak kit, it's all pre-cut, laser cut. It all goes together. You could probably put it together in one day and sand it the next day and paint it the next and be flying in 3 days, depending on how hard you want to work. Yep, that's all I do is scratch build, design and scratch build. Been scratch building I've been flying a little over 55 years. I'd say the first 10 years I didn't scratch build. I would say that I've been probably scratch building 40 years. I like it. I get to choose the wood. I get to change what I like. Is nitrate dope resistant to alcohol? Can you clean an airplane that was painted with nitrate dope with alcohol? What kind of alcohol? Isopropyl? Denatured? What proof? 70? 91? That's a pretty open question. Nitrate dope, once again, nitrate dope is for putting covering on a real airplane. Isopropyl, 95 proof. Should be fine. Try a test piece, but it should be fine. Don't flood it. Nitrate dope is for putting covering on a real airplane. A real airplane is not wood. A lot of them. I mean, there are some wood, but Cessnas and things, they're metal frame. So nitrate dope sticks to metal, and then the covering sticks to the nitrate dope. Where butyrate doesn't stick to metal, it's for wood. So that's you got to have a different thinner. It's a different animal. I do not use nitrate. I don't have wood structure on this, so I don't use nitrate. So we got one more day before we're over John's and get to start finishing the fuselage out. Get this done and I'll spray the cockpit. We'll probably I need to get working on my plug again so I can get this fixed here. I could make this canopy work. I got a whole stack of them. But I think, like I said, I want it more perfect. We'll go ahead and remold another canopy. I got 10 more tries or 20 more tries to go. I'm happy with it so far. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the build. It's been a lot of fun. Started a day. It's older and fabric covered. It's a bit dingy. I want to spruce her up a bit. Thanks. Well, you might want to call Brodak and ask about their rejuvenator. If wipe it, clean it off, and then spray some rejuvenator on it. I don't know. I hate to tell you something and not really have that much experience in it. Now, Jim Lynch is on here. He has a lot of experience in sprucing up older airplanes. They did the Giske Nobler, and it looks really nice, So he might could help you. But normally, when an airplane gets gringy and cruddy, I just build a new one. So my best flying airplane hanging on the wall, and the reason it's hanging on the wall is it's a little. The finish is not that great. Do I want to refinish it? Well, I might refinish some of it this winter, maybe. It's just easier to build a new one. So I've built 3 of them since that one, and it's just hanging there. I got to tell you, it's easier to build a new airplane than it is to refinish one. All right, I've rattled for an hour. I thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, wherever. I know we're a bunch of old guys and we don't have all that stuff, but anything's appreciated. All right, we'll see you tomorrow night, and I'll think of something. This was kind of a quick, spur-of-the-moment stream. All right, guys. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.